recession, low growth, macroeconomic uncertainty, global geopolitical risks, some political concerns as well, unemployment which is rising, social crisis. All of those present workers and their employers and their HR managers and their supervisors with just the challenges in terms of managing the firm, maintaining profitability, keeping employees happy and engaged, preventing industrial crisis and turmoil and all of those. The employees must maintain their work-life balance and the company must keep employees engaged in spite of maybe scarcer resources.
We blame a lot of things. We put the economic situation as a cause. Yes, the economic situation has something to do with it, but it's not just that. It's also that children are brought up, they grow like weeds without their parents, because their parents put them in front of the TV. Or now the parents leave them with their little electronic gadgets. How do they learn right from wrong? So it's extremely relevant. I think our society would be much healthier if parents really faced their responsibility and didn't always take as an excuse that, of course, to survive nowadays we have to work very hard. It's better to be a little bit poorer, but have children who will really make you proud.
Since 2015 actually. We also know that last year some people termed it to be a recession. But then the implication of all of that, it's been an adverse economic time for a lot of organizations and individuals. And all of us know that during those times, when companies are going through hard times, it has an effect on employees. A number of companies choose to downsize. Some of them cut salaries, their layoffs and things like that. Yet companies must survive and they need employees that are fully engaged to be able to survive. So I guess the discussion around this theme today is especially apt because it enables companies to say, whilst trying to see how we can best weather the storm, what do they do to ensure that employees remain engaged? Because it is engaged employees that will contribute to sustainability and profitability in the long run.
Well, I would like to take away knowledge that will help me to manage the people I'm working with better, because there, of course, you have to manage staff, parents, and then the children. So at least skills that could help us to also help staff and parents to help our collaboration in education of the children.
Okay.
Well, in the teaching profession, our work never really ends in school. Like, you just have to take work home. It's part of the life of a teacher. So after the children have gone, because you give your 100% attention to the children while they are there, and it's from morning till evening. But then you still have admin tasks to do, have lesson plans, you have to plan the lessons, you have to bring out the instructional materials, you have to mark the notes and the homework and all that. So of course, at least I found myself having to stay back many times, having to take work home, and all that.
I'm passionate because I strongly believe that a staff that is happy at home would deliver a lot at the workplace. So we need always to minimize the conflict that is between the working environment and the family environment. I think once you find the bad balance, so the staff can win on both sides, and that can benefit both the organization and the person. And for what I've seen today, actually statistically it's demonstrated that superior productivity comes with a good balance between those two environments.
1 year looks like a long time, to be honest, if I'm just to share my views. But the whole idea that women need more time post-pregnancy is very important. Whether it is 1 year or less than that, I really can't say. 1 year is a long time to be away from work. The question you should ask yourself is, in that 1 year, who will be doing that job? Could it be a new staff has been employed? And if that new staff is doing a good job, what happens after 1 year? I actually think 1 year is a long time. I think a more flexible approach where the woman has more time to be with the baby and the family, maybe instead of take it one full year just like that. Maybe you work 2 or 3 days a week. To me, it may be more practical. That way, you're still in touch with the business. You know what's going on, and it's easy to get someone to sit in for you for 2 days, and again, of course, you can work from home.
I don't think it's just Nigeria. I think it's relevant to everyone. You're having these problems all over the world. I know in France they actually made it illegal now to phone people at home after certain hours. It's become an issue for employers. I mean, to phone people. So I think it's important for everywhere. So Nigeria has to obviously also be aware of it. Yes. Of course it is. It affects me personally too, because I said in the conference that it always rests with the most senior person, the culture of a company. Yeah. So if it's not important to me, it won't be important for me to see this for my staff. But of course it's important for me too. So I think this was a wonderful thing.
We're not going to be spending too much to achieve it. I think that's interesting to be more interesting to the management if they don't have to spend too much whilst achieving employee engagement. I personally am I'm convinced about the fact that once you engage employees, they are more likely to be stable.